What's up, good people? I am your host, Hark Joseph L., and I am the CEO of Sons of SPPhillips, and I want to welcome you to another episode of the Elephant Wisdom Podcast. And always remember that the Elephant Wisdom Podcast is your podcast for motivation, inspiration, and domination, so dominate or don't, it's up to you. We are recording live today from the Elephant Room Studios, and we're focusing on a very important topic for the month of October. And I'm down here with Enrique the engineer. I'm sipping on some lemon ginger tea, so my throat sounds smooth and clear. And Enrique's over there sipping on a Corona bottle with some ice. Don't know how he got the ice in there, but he enjoys it. He does good work for me, so I'm not complaining. So this month of October is Breast Cancer Awareness, as we know, and we are specifically going to discuss how we can better understand cancer, support those affected, acknowledge our survivors, and take action during the month of October and beyond. But before we can do that, I have to let you know this episode of the Elephant Wisdom Podcast is brought to you by none other than Sons of SPPhillips. Sons of SPPhillips is an online boutique that sells new and slightly used designer name brand and designer clothing for men and women. You can also get custom t-shirts, custom sweatshirts, and fashion accessories. Go to www.sonsofspphillips.com and you can get up to 70% off on most items daily, and any purchase over $45 has free shipping. So go to www.sonsofspphillips.com today. Now this year marks 40 years of pink. 4 decades since the American Cancer Society launched their first national campaign to raise awareness about breast cancer. Now, over that time, we've seen major progress in detection, major progress in treatment, and survivorship. Screening tools have become a lot more advanced over time. Technology has definitely improved, and the overall death rate from breast cancer has dropped by 42%. That's encouraging. It means more women are living longer, and more families are staying whole. But even with those great gains, there's still work to do. Dr. Alpa Patel from the American Cancer Society recently spoke on Good Morning America, and she shared some important insights. One of the most concerning is that Black women are less likely to be diagnosed with breast cancer, but more likely to die from it. That's not just a statistic, it's a reflection of deeper issues in access, early detection, and follow-up care. She also noted that breast cancer is increasing among women under 50, which is a shift from what we've seen in previous decades. It's a reminder that awareness and screening aren't just for older women, it's very important for younger women too. When we look at the broader data, we see clear differences across racial and ethnic groups. White women are diagnosed more frequently, but Black women face a higher mortality rate. Latina women are often diagnosed at later stages, and Asian women may encounter cultural or diagnostic barriers that may delay their care. These patterns show us that breast cancer doesn't affect everyone in the same way, and that our response needs to reflect those differences. To help address this, the American Cancer Society has launched an initiative called Voices of Black Women. It's designed to better understand the unique challenges Black women face when it comes to breast cancer, and to create a more targeted source of support and resources. That kind of work matters. It's how we move from awareness to action, and from action to impact. And let's talk about prevention. Because according to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, up to 1 in 3 breast cancer cases may be preventable. That's also encouraging, because it means there are steps we can take to reduce the risk, like maintaining a healthy weight, staying active, limiting the use of alcohol, and knowing your family history are all very important. If you're at a higher risk, genetic testing might be worth discussing with your doctor. And for those who've gone through treatments, the Susan G. Komen Foundation emphasizes the importance of a healthy lifestyle, a balanced nutrition, regular movement, and emotional support that all plays a role in recovery and long-term wellness. The Fred Hutchinson Cancer Center also offers practical advice for survivors. They recommend building a strong care team, staying hydrated, getting quality sleep, and checking in with your body regularly. These suggestions are meant to help you feel supported and more in control, especially during a time that can bring a lot of uncertainty. The Affordable Care Act focuses on screening and preventative needs of Americans in the average risk of cancer and other diseases. It requires that most health insurers to pay for screening or mammograms with no out-of-pocket expenses for women ages 40 and older. In any case, talk to your doctor if there is a family history of breast cancer. Call your insurance company to get more details on preventive care coverage. Now, if you've participated in the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure, you know how powerful and impactful those events can be. They started in Dallas with just a few hundred people and have grown into a global phenomenon. Survivors, families, and advocates come together to walk, run, and raise funds for research and support programs. It's a good example of being a part of something bigger than you, whether you're walking, running, volunteering, or simply showing support. It can really help people feel seen and encouraged. There are also several other national organizations doing incredible work. Of course, the American Cancer Society continues to fund research and advocate for patient support. The Breast Cancer Research Foundation focuses on scientific breakthroughs. The National Breast Cancer Foundation provides free mammograms and education. The Black Women's Health Imperative are working to close the gaps in care and outcomes. And if you're looking for ways to get involved, these are some great places to start, whether it's donating, volunteering, or simply sharing resources. Your contribution helps move the needle. Now, before I wrap this up, I just want to say this. Breast cancer affects millions of people every day, but each experience is personal. Whether you're a survivor, a caregiver, or someone who's just beginning to learn, your story matters and your voice matters. And I want to take a moment to highlight two women whose breast cancer journeys continue to inspire me personally. First of all, my friend Toshiba Shearer. Toshiba is currently in the fight, and she's showing up every day with determination and joy. She's someone who is choosing to focus on the good benefits that life still offers her. Her motto is #Toshiba Strong, and it really speaks to how she carries herself. If you'd like to support Toshiba, you can visit her Facebook page at toshiba.shearer or even send encouragement through her Cash App to $Ty Shearer. She appreciates every message, every gesture, and every bit of love that comes her way. I also want to recognize Mrs. Julie Morrison, a breast cancer survivor and the founder of the Heal Her Foundation at healher.org. Mrs. Morrison created the Heal Her Foundation to provide emotional and practical support for women navigating breast cancer. It's a space where survivors can connect, share, and heal together. Sons of SPPhillips has had the privilege of partnering with the foundation, creating custom bracelets for their luncheon events as a small way to contribute to the care and connection she's building. And these are real people living through real challenges and continue to move forward. Their stories are a reminder of why this conversation matters. Breast Cancer Awareness Month is not just for the month of October, it's a conversation for awareness every day. This is the Elephant Wisdom Podcast, and this is your podcast for motivation, inspiration, and domination. So dominate or don't, it's up to you. I am your host, Hark Jos, CEO of Sons of SPPhillips. Thank you for spending time with us today. So until next time, make sure you dominate each day and pray along the way.